So I did just watch this episode, the premiere episode earlier today, just a couple hours ago, in fact. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've said this on the channel. I think I reviewed the season 1, maybe premiere first few episodes on the channel, and I'm not sure if I talked about season 2 at all. But I did like season 2 better than season 1 personally. But overall, I'm just not, I don't know. I feel like there's just something maybe I don't get. I do think that the show has been very overrated throughout the run of it for the first couple of seasons, especially that season 1. Again, I like season 2 a little bit better, but I don't know. There's something I don't get here. Like I've said this since the very beginning when I covered the premiere on the channel. I said, okay, I don't find it that funny, right? And then, okay, it doesn't have to be funny. Maybe it's just the social commentary, right? That, Mike White is commenting on, these rich people and, the depravity that's going on and this kind of thing. But I don't really connect with that either. Like, I feel like we're just, like, very surface level stuff here. It's like, okay, rich people are entitled. Okay, they're assholes, right? And in the case of this, like, bald white guys have these, young girlfriends, right? And this guy is a rich guy. He has this, big business, we're led to believe, and some drama has been, falling out, and turns out he's probably corrupt. Like, and then his son is, this kind of, sleazy kind of, jerk kind of asshole guy because he's a Nepo baby, right? He's a son of a rich guy, and now he's working with his dad. Like, I don't know. This is all just surface level stuff to me, where it's like, and again, like, it's just the first episode. I'm not expecting crazy stuff, so maybe this is too early to comment this, but that's just how I felt with the other seasons too, and we saw that play out. So I don't know. I've never quite connected to it. I don't think it's bad. Like, that's the thing about the show is I don't think it's bad. I think a lot of the production value was actually really impressive with this premiere episode. I think Mike White, as a director, I think he's a very good director. With how he shot this first episode, and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's as great, I guess, as other people see it. And I would love to hear from some people, like, if you have thoughts about this and maybe I'm missing out on something, or maybe it is just the fact that, people like seeing this stuff, even though, yeah, it's maybe, not like the deepest stuff, or maybe it is a little surface level. Yeah, it's still just enjoyable to watch these assholes kind of get their comeuppance, or to watch this stuff happen to them, right? Okay, like, yeah, maybe that is what it is, and maybe I just don't connect as well with that, but anyways, in terms of this premiere specifically, I was a little disappointed by Walton Goggins. I did feel, not in him as an actor, but I did want to see a little more there, and I'm sure we will as the season goes on, but it does seem like he's a little more reserved, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's the strongest when he has some energy and that personality, something like a Boyd Crowder, right, in Justified, and I mean, even the Ghoul in the Fallout, right? I don't know. I just wanted to see a little more energy from him. Obviously, that's the character. I think he's doing a great job playing that, but I would like to see a little bit more of that going forward. And I did think Jason Isaacs, I thought, was pretty good in this too. But the standout to me was Amy Lou Wood. I thought she was really great. To me, my favorite, performance in this first episode. Really like her character. I just checked out another show, Daddy Issues, it's called. I think it was on BBC. A comedy with her and David Morrissey. Just a week ago or so, I was checking out that first season, and I was like, yeah, like, she just brings a lot of energy, and she's really funny too. Just in her mannerisms. Then obviously her look. They acknowledge it in this episode about her teeth, right? And so she just has this unique look, and I don't know, I thought she brought a lot of good kind of comedic moments, and also because Walton Goggins' character is so reserved and so, like, standoffish and a little quiet, right? She just brings a lot of energy to that, and so yeah, I really liked her in this. She was definitely a standout to me. So yeah, I will have to see. I do like the first bit of it, right? It does seem like this kind of mystery of what's this gunfire going on? Like, it feels like an assault on the resort or something's happening. Like, crazy stuff. And so, of course, like the other seasons, we'll have to see that play out. And that's another thing, too. I have seen some comments of, people saying, yeah, it feels very similar to the first couple seasons. And maybe some people by season 3 wanted to see a little something else here from Mike White, a slightly different twist on things. And it looks like it's very much going to be the same trajectory. So we'll have to see. I'd love to hear from you guys, I guess, on any of the stuff I've said. If you disagree with me, maybe I'm missing something, and obviously what you thought of the season 3 premiere, and if you like kind of the trajectory it looks like it's going in for this season. So. And they have already, I did make a video already on the channel a couple weeks ago that they already renewed for season 4, and they're like actively scouting locations now for the next season. So, I mean, they're all in on Mike White and the show, HBO that is. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good news as well. Obviously, they say HBO has seen season 3, I'm sure, and, obviously knows it's good in order for them to go ahead and renew a season 4. So, I think we're in for some good TV at the very least here with the rest of season 3 of The White Lotus.